everyone. It's Bo and it's Monday, and you know what that means? Oh Lord, it's Monday. Just kidding. Mondays don't have to be bad. They can be great. Let's start out with something simple. Like I hope you had a great weekend. I hope that things went well for you. I stayed busy. I did not do a lot of busy work. I actually did a lot of work. And the reason, what I mean by work, I mean coach related stuff and writing and that sort of thing. I truly enjoyed my weekend. The more I invest in myself, the better things have been. For example, I didn't watch that much TV over the weekend. I think I might have watched a total of 1 to 2 hours the whole weekend, and I don't feel bad about that at all. In fact, I'm pretty proud of the fact that I got a lot of work done. I was able to work on a project that I had tabled like 12 years ago and got a lot of it done. More on that later because I don't want to steal my own thunder later, but that's what I worked on. I had fun. So, Monday, let's talk about Mondays. Mondays could be bad or they can be good. You could start out with, the blahs, oh God, I gotta go back to work. You could start, or you could choose to say, okay, today I'm going to focus on one or two small things that I can get done that align with my identity, so that so that by tomorrow when I wake up, I'm already one day down and doing well. So how does that work? What's that look like in reality? Like today, let me give you an example. This video would be one of my micro projects, my micro activities that leads to possible micro wins. Let me describe that for you. A micro activity is like one small thing that you do. It could be if you've got a report you need to write, you write a paragraph just to get you started, just to get the ball rolling. A lot of times people want to wait for inspiration. They want to wait to have a great, I don't know, lightning bolt from the sky to get them started. No, the best way to motivate and to stay motivated is to do small, incremental little things. And that's what we're doing today. Today we're just going to talk about Monday. We're just going to talk about setting one possible micro project that we can get started today. And it's always better if you can get it done within 1 to 3 days, because then it doesn't feel like such a long-term project and you're not waiting for something to happen deep into the future. So imagine if you were to, let's say this week you just want to do one specific, maybe clean out your garage, clean out your car, I don't know, whatever it is. You do you. So, but you got to make that one thing very, very, very audible. You got to say it out loud, write it down, keep it in a journal. If you're a member of beginpurpose.com, you can journal it right there. Your goals can go in there for free. And keep in mind, that website is still 100% free. You can join without paying or using a credit card. Now, today, though, I wanted to talk about how lonely things can get when you're on a self-help journey. Sometimes it can feel like you're just all by yourself and no one's listening and no one really cares. And so I decided that in order to help, because Begin Purpose is kind of a closed system. You're there on your own, and there's no reaching out to talk to anybody unless you want to reach out to me directly for coaching or for advice. Of course, I'm there for that, but you can't interact. You can't talk it out with others. So what I did was instead of creating a Facebook group, I actually went to school and I created a school uh, school profile, and it's called Begin Purpose. And the reason I did that was because I thought, sometimes self-help feels so lonely, especially Monday morning. You're facing the whole week. So maybe you're facing this week and you feel like you're facing it alone, but you don't have to. Well, that's what we're here for. That's what coaching is, and that's what being a mentor is. That's what being a friend is. So if you're looking for a place to just hang out with no expectations, no requirements, no cost, just join school and join our community. And you can send messages, you can talk to others, you can ask questions. It's kind of a secure environment because there's not a lot of people there. So, I mean, you can ask some questions, you can send private messages if you needed to. Basically, what I'm saying is there's no reason to go at this alone. You can take this week and today and be a part of both beginpurpose.com and our school community, Begin Purpose. I just want to see people out there doing things and creating a new life for themselves, starting with one day at a time, one little micro action at a time, one micro win at a time. That's what wins the day. Small, incremental, daily activities moving you forward. I call it moving the needle. You know, just kind of get that needle moving. If you're old like me, you used to have a stereo that used to have a little thing that did the little went across as the music was bouncing. Well, if you want to get your music bouncing in your life, you want to get some movement, get the needle moving, you got to start making small little tasks to get yourself moving in that direction. Well, that's what I've got for you today, and I really hope that you'll check out the profile here on Facebook, but also go over to our, if you look at our profile, you can see there's a direct link to our school link to I guess it's brand new. I guess we've been out there about 10 days, maybe 2 weeks now. Excited. It's good times. Listen, this is Bo McCoy with Begin Purpose. It's Monday. Let's get started and let's do this together. Have a good day.